Okay, so hi JP. So first I just want to ask like how you're feeling right now.
Um, sorry. I'm actually feeling all right. I mean, um, basically, whenever I'm playing this game, I feel, perpetually nervous about everything. But honestly, I'm pretty at peace with this. I feel like I kind of did it to myself. Um, but I also think that I've recovered well. I'm not gonna win the game. I'm not even if I get to the end, it's just a game that I wouldn't respect if I do. I mean, I respect it, but I wouldn't vote for it because I've said so many times I fundamentally think that winning comps will not, if you have to win comps, you're not playing the game hard or you're not playing the game correctly. And well, I don't think that I necessarily need to win them in order to advance. I'm definitely gonna need to have to rely on it a little bit. So to answer your question, I feel okay. I'm not super nervous. I've made my peace with the fact that I'm not going to win this game. I just want to play super hard going forward.
In your opinion, why do you think you were the renom, and do you think it was the best move?
Um, I mean, I think I was the renom because I was probably pushing harder for Kevin to stay than anyone else, including Glenn. And I think I probably spread myself a little thin talking to people I probably shouldn't have about keeping him. I knew we had 7. Why? I don't know why I went for 8. We only needed 7. But yeah, we I think it might have been Robin who screwed me over. Lynn said it might be Robin. I'm not really sure who it is. Um, the thing is, it might not be anyone at all. Amelia does this. She she gets crazy and she starts accusing people of stuff. I watched her do it. She'll make stuff up out of thin air and she'll start accusing people of going against her. And she probably had some pretty good reason to do it because we weren't talking in the alliance that she made, but at the same time, she didn't give us any warning at all. I was at work, my phone was broken for not broke, but it was I was locked out for the whole day. And then once I finally managed to get in, I noticed that she nominated Kevin, and I had absolutely no idea why. Everyone was saying Celeste and Larry probably, and Larry isn't ideal, but I get why, and we could easily get Celeste out. So it did piss me off. It did make me feel like I didn't really matter to Amelia, considering she gave me as much input at face value. At least she gave me as much input as she gave Kevin and Larry, who she ended up nominating. So I kind of felt like it didn't really matter whether or not I went against her because I didn't feel like she was with me.
Okay. And let's just say the POV ceremony went differently and Liam kept nominations the same. So let's just say you were successful and you guys were able to keep Kevin. How do you think the next week would have played out, or the downfall of it all?
I would actually feel pretty good because Amelia, I'd probably go up next to Kevin if Ryan won. Amelia can't win, but I'd probably go up next to Kevin if Ryan won. Actually, the thing is, Ryan wouldn't win because he would have made the deal he made with me. Okay, listen, let's not fight. We can't target each other. The thing that you saw it, you read it. The thing where he said we can't target each other. We should, try and work this out. He probably would have made the exact same deal with me, so he wouldn't have won because he's not loyal to that. I know he isn't. Kevin told me he isn't. So with that in mind, I don't want to win HOH going forward. I know I'm straying a little bit from the question you asked, but I don't want to win HOH going forward because I need Ryan in this game. Because if Ryan and Amelia are out of this game, people don't need me as much because right now they're going to keep me in the game because right now it's me and Delara against Ryan and Amelia, and people are keeping us in there as shields. So if we take Ryan and Amelia out as much as I want to, probably not the best idea because then I don't have as much of a use to these people who are just sort of floating in the middle. Um, that said, if someone like Flynn wins, yeah, I'm not gonna tell him don't do Amelia and Ryan. Like, obviously do Amelia and Ryan, because like I still do have a pretty good supporting cast in the I think it's called the Non-Believers Alliance. Like I still feel good about Axel, Gly. Who else is in there? Axel, Gly, Vlyn, and Delara. I feel good about that. So like, if they go home, I'm not screwed, but it benefits me to keep them in.
So if you were to stay this week and participate in the HOH, are you saying that you would throw it?
I probably would. What was the second question you asked me? Because I didn't really answer it. I sort of strayed away from it.
I said I was talking about like what would have happened if the cycle was different and like the nominations stayed the same and you were able to keep Kevin.
Right. Okay. So I would feel pretty good because, well, Ryan would probably throw. He would probably make the same deal he made to me, which he isn't loyal to, but that would mean he would have to throw in order to keep that loyalty. You know, in order to make that loyalty appear legit, he would have to throw. So I wouldn't go up. Amelia couldn't play, so she couldn't put me up. And then anyone else, I feel like anyone else wouldn't really put me up because it would seem like I'm doing Amelia's, or they would seem like they're doing Amelia's dirty work and Ryan's dirty work. So like, I feel like it would be a lot easier if Kevin stayed.
Okay. What do you think your chances are of staying this eviction?
I feel like it's pretty obviously gonna be like at best 10-3, like 10-3, something like that. I feel like I'm gonna stay. I know Kevin said some stuff about how like Amelia's pushing to keep me or keep Kevin. Ryan's probably pushing to keep Kevin. Seems like Liam's pushing to keep Kevin. That actually kind of makes me upset. But like, whatever, it's a game. I'm not gonna get that upset. But like, pretty much everyone is fully on board with evicting Kevin. So I feel like at best 13-0. At worst, probably like I don't really see 9-4 happening, but like I feel like that's the lowest it would go. I feel like I'm definitely gonna stay.
Okay. So let's just say the worst case scenario happens for you and you do get evicted. What do you think Delara's chances are of making it further in the game? Or how do you think she would handle your eviction?
Okay, well, she's said that she's gonna quit if I get evicted. I'm not gonna let that happen. I won't. She's not gonna. I would be really upset if she did. I would understand it, but like I'd still be upset. I think everyone would be upset because she is definitely providing to this season. Let me see what else. I think she would do well. The thing is, and like not to take anything away from her, but like I have been doing most of the grunt work this first week. She does have finals and stuff. Like she's got school, she's got essays. For me, it's summer break, so like it's all good. I don't really care, but like I have been doing most of that work. So if I go, those relationships that I have, and by extension she has, might be a little bit severed. But like the thing is, she already won an All-Stars once. I know she can do it. So like, I'm not saying she would win, but like I'd definitely be rooting for her, and I feel like her chances would be pretty good.
Okay. So going back to your previous statement about how you said you wanted to grow, and so let's just say that scenario happened where you said Vlyn won HOH and he put up Amelia and Ryan. Who would you want? And like, let's just say nominations stayed the same. Who of the two do you think is more dangerous, and who would you want to go in that scenario, and why?
To my game specifically, Amelia, because I feel like Ryan is going to start throwing these competitions, and he's not going to put himself in a position where he has to put me up or not put me up. So I feel like to my game specifically, it's Amelia. And the thing is, Amelia, like every time Amelia gets power, first of all, she takes 24 hours to make decisions. And second of all, she makes the entire house uneasy. But Ryan, I feel like, is much better at this game than she is. Like there's so many layers to this kid's game. Like, he's so good. Like, I would have completely believed what he was telling me if Kevin didn't tell me that he was coming after me. I would have been hesitant, but like, I probably would have realized that what he's saying makes sense because the lie does make sense. So like, I would proceed with caution regarding him, but like, I don't know if I would have nominated him if I won. Now I don't feel bad about it at all. If I won, I would nominate him easily.
I'm sorry, I missed that part. Who would you nominate easily?
Both of them, Ryan and Amelia.
Oh, okay.
And then I like I said last time, I said like I wouldn't really name a target. It's just they're my target.
Okay. So your relationship with your season 2 cast, how would you describe that at the moment?
Okay, let me see. Delara, obviously, I don't really need to explain that. It's like, yeah, she pisses me off. She called me an idiot earlier today and pissed me off, but like I get from her perspective why she thought that, so I just sort of let it go. Other than that, we're pretty good. Obviously, Liam is a snake, and I know he's a snake, but like the thing is, like, he's not gonna. I feel like he's not gonna screw me over if he wins power. Because like, I feel like he's sort of in the same position as Ryan, where he's gonna keep throwing these comps. He's gonna play the middle. Because like, I feel like he thinks that I'm 100% for him, and I feel indebted to him because he was on the outside of this vote, but I absolutely am not indebted to him. I would definitely consider putting him up if I won. Probably wouldn't, but he's an option. And then who's the other one? Larry. Honestly, like, I know I campaigned hard against Larry today, but like I told him, it wasn't a campaign against him. Like, I wasn't campaigning to vote out Larry, which is true. I was campaigning to keep Kevin. And if there was a renom, ironically, if it wasn't me, probably would have voted them out because Kevin and Larry are both valuable to me. What else? But like, yeah, I think he understands. He was inactive, but like, going forward, he says he's not going to be. If he's not going to be, he's valuable to me. I think he knows that. I do know that. So like, yeah, I think my relationship with him is pretty good despite that.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a few questions just based on the game so far and what you think. So,
Okay.
as of right now, who would you say is the biggest threat in the
Sex.
and why is that?
She, like, you can tell very early on she's got like ties to Amelia, and based off her ties to Amelia, she got ties to Ryan. Based off that, she's got ties to all of season 1. And she's working with us and Flynn. She's got, and she's got Delara as well. She got all of season 3. She's got everything. Like, she's very well insulated right now, and I'm not dumb to that. Like, I recognize that, but I can't put her up because she has the votes.
Okay, so the next one is who do you think can easily coast and Jury?
I mean, I feel like that's the answer to the last question is also the answer to this one. Sax doesn't need to do anything at all. She can coast a jury, no problem. That said, she probably won't. She'll probably play the game pretty hard. I think she'll make it there anyways, but like, I feel like based off the way I expect them to play, the people that are guaranteed jury are, let me see. Well, it depends. I mean, you probably can't tell me, but like, what's your jury? 11 or 9?
Who knows?
What's that?
Who knows?
I mean, I knew that was the answer, but kind of changes my question, or kind of changes my thought process, because like 4 evictions and 6 evictions, it's a big difference. Let's see. I could see Celeste floating and getting on all the way to jury, no problem, based off her game so far. I mean, like, she's got connections, she's insulated, she's like, despite the fact that she hasn't really been active and she was suggested by people, I could see, like, she's gonna skate by because, like, she's not really a part of this season 2 drama. I'm sorry, not season 2 drama, season 4 drama. So, like, I could see her skating by through that. Same way Sex, I said Sex would. Who else? Marina, I could see that. Like, cause like, how are you gonna vote out Marina? Marina's the sweetest girl ever. Like, you just can't. So like, yeah, I could totally see that. Off the top of my head, those are probably the two biggest guarantees for jury for me.
Okay.
As well as Sex.
Okay. So let's just say Solara wasn't in the game. Who would you be most loyal to, and why do you think you would be loyal to them out of everyone else?
Probably the same group that I am loyal to. The same group of people that I'm loyal to as well. It would obviously change up my entire strategy because, you know, I wouldn't align myself necessarily for the same reasons that I align myself with Ryan and Amelia and Marina and Robin and Sex and Kevin. You know, like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't connect myself with all the duos because I wouldn't need to. But I would reach out to them because, like, I do like them. But that said, my closest allies could be Kevin. Kevin scares me, but, like, I also love talking to him, and he's a great ally. He could be one for sure. But probably the group that I would work with the most, probably Gly, Axel, Lynn, Liam. Probably Liam mostly. I could see that.
So I know you don't know the size of the jury, so let's just say in both scenarios 7 or 9. What would, like, if you could pick out your ideal jury boot, who would you want to leave pre-jury?
It's tough. Pre-jury. Who am I most likely to piss off, to be honest? Because, like, the thing is, season 2, I had the absolute worst jury management. Everyone knows that. You know, like, I sent out the 3 people who hated me first, second, and third, all on one night. So let's see. Who hates me the most in this game? Probably Amelia. Amelia wouldn't vote for me. I feel like Amelia is the single person that's most likely to not vote for me. Who else? Larry. Larry, I want to work with Larry, and I want to work with him going forward. Larry factored in BBD2 and how I beat him in the finale. Or, sorry, how he beat me in the finale in Alex's All-Stars. We were both cast for Alex's All-Stars, and he factored the fact that I lost to him in the finale into how he played that game. He offered me a final 2 again, but he sort of strayed away from that because he didn't think I'd be loyal to him because he beat me once, so automatically he would beat me again, even though despite the fact that he played exactly the same way he's playing right now, except for like 8 straight cycles before his eviction. So I would say him only because he brings. I mean, I understand why he does, but like, despite that, like, it still hindered me in this game. So like, Larry probably because he has all these like predispositions about how I'm going to play and how I'm going to cut him because he beat me once, so he's going to beat me twice. So like, I would cut him because of that, which like isn't true at all.
So it
Hello?
would be
Oh.
Larry, and Amelia. So you've named 2 so far. So
Oh,
it even
you want me to name 4, don't you?
yes, and it doesn't even have to be people that you just think won't vote for you, but also people who you think if they left, it would allow you to get to the end more like easier.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. Who else? Sex. I can't take that shot at sex because if I take that shot at sex, I'm gonna miss. But like, sex can go because like I feel like she might have snaked me this cycle, and she's very well like she's got. I mean, like everyone knows how great her social game is. Plus, she's she's very well insulated. In addition to that, so like she can go. So you want me to name? What you want me to name 4?
Name 4 and then add 2 more just in case you don't know this.
Jeez. All right, so 3 more. Um, who else? I'm making it tough. Robin because he's a little bit of a snake. Like I really don't know where Robin's head's at. I feel like no one really ever knows where Robin's head's at. He's a chaotic player. I know I aligned myself with him, with Delara and Marina, and I do want to stay loyal to that to an extent, but like it's also a sort of keep your enemies close type of thing. Like I love Marina, but like I do think I need to keep an eye on Robin. So yeah, like there's him too, and then 2 more. Oh my god, this is tough. So I said Amelia. Okay, another one will be Blake, just because like sort of the same. There's sort of a theme going on. Like Blake is the kind of guy that like I talk to Blake, and he just like I said this last time. Like Blake is just such a nice guy to talk to. Like every time like I talk to Blake, like I'm either like smiling or giggling the whole time. Like I don't want to say like I have a man crush on him like half of season 1 did, but like I definitely do enjoy talking to him more than most people in the cast. He's a very sociable person and he's a big threat. Um, I feel like he's got a good head on his shoulders when he comes to the game, and he could be a big threat when it comes to going deep into the game. I could definitely see him winning. Was that one more?
I think that was 6. Was that?
Let me see. I did Sex, Amelia, Robin,
Blake.
Larry, and then what was the last one I did?
Did Blake.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So there's 5. I'll do one more. If I can think of one. Okay. Let me run through a cast. Ryan. Yeah, he's a good answer. Yeah, yeah, I mean Ryan, I mean he's Ryan's just crafty and he's slippery and he's slimy, like he's very deceptively good. He's good at making it seem like he's out of the game, out of the loop, but like he's got layers to his game that you just don't expect. And I feel like he needs to go, if not for the fact that people are keeping me because he's here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so just to wrap up your thoughts, just like for the last thing, what if you do stay? What is your strategy going forward, and how do you plan to go
As far as when?
as far as you can, like in the game?
Okay. All right. So I've never really played the type of game that I'm about to play. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna wind up being like, especially based off the speech that I gave. Um, I'm gonna have to be a shield, and I'm gonna have to be a shield as long as it takes for me to slide back under the radar, and like hopefully something else comes up, and maybe then I can take Amelia and Ryan out, and then there's another feud going on that I can just slide under the radar. That's probably my best bet. For now, it's I need to be needed. Like, I need to be needed by people. I need Glide to need me. I need Flynn to need me, Axel. I need to talk to all of them, make sure, we're on the same page constantly, make sure that they know that they need me, as a shield, as a threat in front of them, and then hopefully I can slide back under the radar in the meantime. Same thing with Robin, Marina, Sex, etc., etc. I mean, I need them to need me in this game. Even if they don't want me, I need them to need me. And then hopefully I can slide back under the radar and then let other powerful players take each other out. That's my best bet, I think.